All right, so good evening, everyone. My name is Melissa Davy, and I'm here with Rayaka. Welcome to Vibing with Rayaka. And we're coming to you live right now from New York City. I just love Alicia Keys' song. She said, concrete jungle where dreams are made of. I love that
Okay.
song, all right?
Yeah.
So, I am so excited to be chatting with Rayaka today. Now, let me tell you guys how I learned about Rayaka. One night, a couple months back, I was just scrolling through Instagram and then I just saw this beautiful young lady singing. And I'm like, I have to get her on my broadcast. I mean, her voice is amazing, all right? I know she doesn't like to be compared to any other musician or so, but man, when I heard your voice, all I could have think about was Whitney Houston. It's like you're that good. You were just amazing. All right. So, Raika, how are you doing tonight?
I'm good. I'm good.
All right. So, how are you enjoying summer?
Summer's really good. Um, it's okay.
All right. So, lots of persons already know Raika. I think that you were my girl power broadcast about twice. All right.
Yeah.
And so Rayaka has been singing since she was 4 years old. So, Rayaka, I know that you've been singing for a long time, but when did you say to yourself, you know what, hey, I want to pursue this? I want to pursue this as an actual career. I know I sound good. I know I'm talented. When did you start getting those kind of thoughts?
When my family came to me and told me that I should like pursue doing what I'm good at, and well, as far like I really wouldn't have done it, but to motivate others, that's why I did it. To motivate others to pursue your dreams.
All right. And you sang a song that I just fell in love with. That song is called Me. And when I heard that song, all I could have think about was positive body image when I heard that song Me.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to put you on the spot right now, Rayaka. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to sing that song, all right? Let our audience hear you.
Okay. Okay. I wake up in the morning, yeah, looking in the mirror like what I see. 'Cause I'm funny, smart, so strong, kind, considerate, skinny, witty, itty, bitty, looking pretty comfort. 'Cause I'm me, 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 me. There's no one like me, 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 me. There's only one me, 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 me. I love being me, 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 me. Okay.
All right, so I love that song because the lines that just stick in my mind is that there's no one like me. I love me. I'm funny, smart. And it's really all about talking positive things about yourself. And I think that every teenage girl literally has to hear this song. If even the other young ladies just need to hear this song, me, because when we think about things that girls and sometimes even young women struggle with these days, we think about body image and having that positive body image because sometimes we may see those beautiful Instagram models and then sometimes we start comparing ourselves to them,
Yeah.
but that's never recommended. And so what would you say to young ladies right now who's struggling with body image issues?
I think that people need to learn how to love themselves because literally my song says love yourself, and that you, there's only one you. There's not gonna be anybody else like you. You can't compare yourself to other people. There's people that want to be like other people, but you gotta learn how to love yourself. You should know you should know that you were created wonderfully just the way you are, and you shouldn't look up to anybody else for that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And you know what, as a woman who's been living for quite some time, all right, I'm not going to tell you how long, all right, but for quite some time, you know, there's going to always be people who are going to come and try to put you down and say all kinds of negative things about you. So when you hear that song Me, I think that it releases so much positivity.
Yeah.
It really puts a young woman in that frame of mind where they start to embrace their body image, where they start to embrace themselves.
Yeah.
And so I would encourage anyone, go get that song, Me. As a matter of fact, where can persons get the song?
Where can I get the song? You could get this on all streaming platforms.
All
Yeah.
streaming platforms,
Yeah.
Spotify, Pandora, YouTube.
Mhm.
Go get that song, Me. And you know what? Get it especially as a gift for your teenage girls, all right? Get it for them, Me. It's such a beautiful song. All right. So who are some of the artists that really inspired you over the years?
Some of the artists that inspired me over the years was Michael Jackson, Selena Quintanilla, and yeah, those two. Because my parents, they keep playing it all the time when I was younger, so they keep playing their song. So
Well, let me tell you, girl, you could not have parents who were born in the 80s and they wouldn't play Selena Quintanilla, all right? We literally grew up on that. All right. So, I understand that you love Selena Quintanilla's music, that that you especially that song Late at Night. Let's hear it.
okay, it's actually "Dreaming of You."
Yes.
The you know.
Well, no. Well, for people like me who are not really into singing, man, look, any lyric we just pick up and we run with it. All right, we don't worry with if it's the correct lyrics, if it's the correct name of the song, whatever lyrics we remember, that's the name of the song.
Okay. I'm gonna sing "Late at Night" for you guys. Okay, so late at night when all the world's sleeping, I think up and think of you. 'Cause I wish on a star, or somewhere you are dreaming of me too. Okay.
I'll be dreaming of you tonight. Oh my gosh. Maybe I should switch careers. Nah, I'm just kidding. I wasn't born with that talent. All right. I absolutely love that song. All right. So, if a mainstream artist were to come to you and say, Raika, I want to collaborate with you on a song, who would you like that mainstream artist to be?
I like anybody who's like trying to give a message, who tries to send out a message to the people through their music. So I would pick her.
So which one in particular?
Her.
Selena.
She should pick an actual artist named Her.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Her.
Yeah.
Wow. And what songs did she sing?
She sings Focus. I actually did one of a cover to her songs. She sings, this is a song that I really like, that I remember, but, I don't.
Well, I'll have to go check her up, okay? All right. So, who else other than her? Anybody else?
Besides her, maybe somebody like, I don't really know, but maybe I could collab with.
That's all right. That's all right. You're a big fan of her. All right. Well, if you could open the show for an artist other than her, who would it be?
If I can open up a show for an artist,
other than her.
Oh, Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars. Oh my gosh. Wow. Awesome choice. I would definitely come and see you if you're going to open up for Bruno Mars.
Yes.
All right. So, how has the internet helped your singing career?
The internet has helped my singing career because everybody, ever since the pandemic has happened, like everybody is connected through social media.
Mm-hmm.
And since everybody's on social media, when I'm performing my covers and my music, people are being attracted to that because most of the population is on social media right now.
Oh, okay. Definitely. Well, I always tell all artists, you know what? If you really want your music to spread, like you have to you have to be really, really strong as it relates to social media. As a matter of fact, social media is the hottest thing. So,
Mhm.
I'm very surprised sometimes when I hear that, artists, they don't really upkeep their pages, they don't really post pictures, that like they might post now and then they post 3 months later. Like that
Yeah.
will not help your singing career.
Yeah.
If you really want your singing career to grow by leaps and bounds, you have to be consistent on social media. It's all about consistency, okay? Artists cannot post today and then you know what, we don't know if we're gonna hear from them next month, because it's all about building up that audience on social media, building up that fan base, and then keeping them engaged. So I'm really happy that you're using social media to your advantage. And of course, I'm going to put you on the spot again. Rayaka has sang many songs, and other than me, she has a really great song called Believe, and I just love this song. So go right ahead, Rayaka.
Okay. I know the road may seem rough right now, but the things you've been through have made you stronger and stronger somehow. Don't you stay down. Fight for that love inside of your heart. Let it out. All we need is time. We got that by your side. Time changes all things. Time changes all things.
All right, I love that song, Believe. Time
Yeah.
changes all things, yeah. Well, you know what? What I love about this young lady, all right, she is, she's very thought provoking with her lyrics, all right? So there was Me Who, that promotes positive body image, and then there's this one, Believe, there's this song, Believe, which talks about time changing all things. And, sometimes we might be going through a rough patch in life, but of course it's only temporary, all right? Because as long as you remain consistent, time can change that, all right? And of course, for those people who are in love, of course, give it some time, all right? Give it some time, and then you'll know if you're truly in love, all right? Time is a very, very important factor, all right? And so I really believe in what you're saying there. Time changes all things, all right? And so, Rayaka, what message? What's one of the main messages that you want to send to your fans, just in general?
So, my main message is that you guys should learn how to love yourselves and pursue your dreams, and don't let anything hold you back. Like, just know that if you're going through a tough time right now, just keep going and keep fighting, because in the end, you're gonna see that you can succeed in what you do.
Definitely, in the end, you will win as long as you don't give up. All right.
Yeah.
I love that. Like you're so full of wisdom. Only 18 years old, and you're full of wisdom. She's like what we'd refer to in the Caribbean as a conscious artist. She's just very positive. She gives out positive messages, and there's a lot of thought behind the lyrics that she writes. And I really, really love that. And so, has anyone ever come to you and say, "Oh, Rayaka, why don't you just go pursue something else? Leave that singing alone." Has anybody ever come and tell you that kind of thing?
Not really, but I think that there is some people who will try to knock. Well, my comments on Instagram be a little interesting sometimes. People be like, "Oh," there's gonna be people who want you to stop doing what you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
But if you keep pursuing your dreams, if you keep working hard at what you believe you're good at, I'm pretty sure that you can achieve all things. Like, you have to keep working, you have to keep pushing. And
ignore the naysayers.
Yeah, ignore them. Like,
yeah, you know what I find? I find that every time persons are pursuing their dreams, it doesn't matter. Like if you're a singer, if you're a poet, if you want to be a lawyer, whatever it is that you want to do, I find that they're always naysayers. It's like I don't know if they gang up together in a company and then they say, well, you know what, Rayaka's trying to sing. You know what? Hey, we're gonna move from Melissa. We're gonna give Melissa a break. We're gonna run right over to Rayaka, and then we're gonna try to discourage her. And then when they realize that they can't discourage her, then they're gonna run back to Melissa. Oh, Melissa's trying to do something. Let's discourage Melissa. That's just how some people are. And I think that it's very important, like you said, to believe in yourself. All right, believe in yourself. As long as you believe in yourself, anything is possible, because you're always gonna find people who don't believe in themselves.
Mhm.
They don't believe that they can achieve what they want to do, and then they want to deflect that on you, basically.
Yeah.
All right, so they just pretty much want you to feel the way they're feeling about themselves, and that's why that song "Believe" is so important. Believe in yourself. So Raika, the girl with all the positive messages, Raika, I want you to sing about Mr. Right. There are lots of ladies right now looking for Mr. Right. And this is another original song by Raika.
Okay. 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 I know he's up there. I know he exists. It's not a fairy tale or make believe. Love is worth all of it. He'll do me right, won't do me wrong. Talk to me all night long. Put that phone on airplane mode. Show me what you got, boy. Show me what you got. Sometimes it takes a real man to show me how much he adores me.
All right, I like that. So for all you lovely ladies out there who's thinking, well, you know what, hey, I'm gonna give up on my dream of finding Mr. Right. Look, we have Raika encouraging you here again, all right? He's right out there, all right? And you know, I mean, on the subject of love, like there are lots of ladies who've been through lots of heartbreak, you know, and lots of times, you know, people think, well, hey, I have just given up on love. I don't even want to talk about love anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, I know you're not at that stage, all right? You're only 18, but wait till you reach my age. You're gonna hear that a lot. But you know, I just want to take this time and encourage you ladies who are listening. All right, don't give up on love. I mean, you know, your heart might have been broken, you might have been crushed, you might have been bruised, you might have been badly hurt. All right, that's a part of life. But you know what? Get back up, dust your feet off, and get back in the game again. All right,
Yeah.
you know, and you know, there is somebody out there for you. There is somebody out there for all of us. Somebody who will love you for who you are, and so you don't have to let one disappointment, you know, or one heartbreak stop you from loving again. All right, and you know what? Every man is not the same. All right, ladies, and men, every woman is not the same. So there is that Mr. Right for you out there, and there is that Miss Right for you out there. All right. So don't give up on love. What do you say to that? I mean, you're a girl who's full of wisdom.
I mean, as far as I know, like, I've never, like, as far as, like, relationship goes, I've never been in love like that. But, you know, I have love for my family. I have love for the people out there who support me. And, yeah.
I hear you, darling. All right. So, Raika's going to be singing again. She's going to be singing Funny by Tori Kelly. Go right ahead, Raika.
Okay. It's not easy to lose all the meaning of who you are. What is your definition of a true superstar? Is it beauty? Is it money? Is it power? Is it fame? Are you in it for the glory? What's the purpose? What's the gain? Everything you ever wanted got you tied up in chains. Please don't play this game.
All right. Now listen, this girl can sing, okay? She could sing, you know, and that's what I love about you. I love your voice, and I love how positive you are. And so, what's the support like from your family and from your friends and so on?
They're very supportive. Even the people who's on this live right now, the people who are on this live watching with me, thank you for joining. And everybody's really supportive of me, and I'm glad that I have these people by my side to back me up when we're going through a hard time right now.
Awesome, awesome. All right. Well, you know, it's always important to surround yourself with positive people who believe in your dreams. And Raika, I've been dealing with you. I think you know it's almost a year, all right, since you know I've known you and so on.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for sure that you have lots of positive people around you. I know there's Mr. Watson, there's Mr. Moody, there's your mom. Oh my gosh. And like, hats off to your mom. Your mom believes in you. And I think that that is so important because sometimes all you need is like your mom or your dad to believe in you, you know? You know, like how Serena Williams, she has like, they had their dad, Serena Venus, they had their dad who believed in them and he went with them to every tennis game and he coached them and all of that, you know. That's how I see your mom. And this is a message to the moms out there too, you know, believe in your kid, you know. Believe in your child's dreams, believe in their ambitions, believe in, you know, believe in the things that they say to you that they want to do with their life. Believe in them and give them 100% support. You never know. You never know where your child may end up, you know?
Yeah.
And so I know that there's some parents who, you know, sometimes they may want their children to be in a more conventional career, like be a doctor or a lawyer, and that's okay, all right? You know, but let's say your child comes to you and say, well, you know what, I don't want to be a doctor or a lawyer. I don't want to be a teacher, you know. I want to be a broadcaster or I want to be a singer. Support them, all right? Support them, you know. Let them know the pros and the cons of choosing that career, especially if it's like a seasonal career, because you know, as far as the music industry goes, you know, there might be a time when or a season when everybody's booking you, and then you know, then there goes a dry period, then that season comes back again, you know. So of course, educate your child, let your child know, well, hey, it's seasonal, but don't just discourage them altogether, all right? You know, because I could recall somebody from Guyana right now. The person is a designer, and the person came from a family of lawyers, and you know, she did law as well. And then as soon as she finished law, she's like, you know what? Hey, I never told y'all that I wanted to do law. Y'all made me do this, and the girl just went and become a designer. All right. And so, you know, support your kids whenever they come to you. Just support them. Throw all of your support around them, and of course, ensure that you're giving your kids positive affirmations. So, concerning positive affirmations, you know, um, I want to kind of go back to that song "Me" because you know I love that song. You know, I'm not just saying this. I genuinely love that song "Me." And so, what are some of the things that you think that, you know, women can tell themselves? I mean, I'll give you one. All right, I'm beautiful. You know, regardless, it doesn't matter. Like, you know, if I'm a size 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm beautiful. What are some of the other things that you think that women can tell themselves?
I think that you shouldn't like look at other people as far as like Melissa Davy just said, like you're supposed to see the beauty in yourself. Like everybody likes to compare themselves to somebody, and honestly.
But you know what? Let me just interject there for just 1 second, all right?
Yeah.
Sometimes we look on social media, and we compare ourselves to people, and those people body parts are not even real. I mean, I'm sorry, but I have to say it, you know. All right. So sometimes when we're like, oh my God, I want to look like this person. I mean, come on, that person doesn't even look like themselves. So why you want to look like them and they don't even look like themselves? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So go right ahead.
And it's sad. It's sad to think about because some of the you risk your life, like you put your life on the line trying to get what somebody else has, and it's just it's sad to witness because when somebody else wants to look more big, there's another person that wants to look more skinny, and it's just like you could never win, and it's like you're not learning how to love yourself. You're just looking at everybody else. This is why you have to see the beauty in yourself.
Definitely. You know, I remember back in the day, like persons used to say, especially like to African women, like women of African descent, you know, they used to say, "Oh, your lips are too thick." Do you know what's happening right now? Everybody's trying to put in lip fillers to get thick lips like women of African descent. You know what I mean? So many people are trying to do it, and so those who are not putting in lip fillers, they're actually putting more lip liner to make their lips appear thicker. All right? So you have to love yourself. Look at yourself and love yourself. And you know, one of the things I would advise anybody, all right, stay away from people who put you down.
Yeah.
Yeah, stay away from people who put you down. All right, you know, if it's like a family member, maybe, well, you can't really stay away from your family members, all right? You have to be close with them, but let them know that, hey, I don't like the things that you say to me, like the things that you say to me hurt my feelings or whatever, all right? But don't sit there and stay in a relationship, or or stay in a friendship that puts you down, somebody that tears you down, because if you do that, you're not gonna be believing in yourself, all right?
Yeah.
And you definitely can't sing that song Me if you're gonna be, around people that put you down, because the whole point of the song Me is to promote positive body image,
Mhm.
all right? And the whole point of the song Me is for you to like yourself, and for you not to try to be like anybody else. I mean, I think this is so cool. This is so amazing that a young lady who's 18 years old could be singing a song like Me, a song that promotes positive body image. And because this is an age where lots of young women, especially around your age, even struggle with having positive body image, because
Yeah.
they will look on Instagram and they see someone who just got a BBL, the Brazilian butt lift.
I don't even know what
And
that
they're
was.
like, yeah, the Brazilian butt lift, like where they make your butt, larger and that kind of thing, and your waist smaller. And they might be thinking, oh my gosh, I want to look like that. But then, that is not promoting positive body image, all right? Accept yourself, love yourself, and of course, get that song Me, get that song Believe, get that song Mr. Right, get it, it's by Rayaka, and Rayaka, spell your name.
Rayachacha.
All right, so it's Rayachaa. All right, so we want the folks who are listening to go check out Rayaka right now. She's on all streaming platforms. She's on Spotify. She's on she's on Google, Apple Play. She's on everything. All right. Just check for Rayaka. All right. And like I said, what I love about this girl is that this girl just promotes positivity, and women, men. Especially women. We want you women to go get her songs. All right. There are lots of parents who are saying, "Oh my, I don't like the music that my kids are listening to." All right, well, we have the answer right here. Go get Rayaka's music. It's extremely positive. All right. So, Rayaka, before we go, what would you like to tell your fans today? Those who are listening, I know you have lots of fans, but what would you like to say to them today?
To my fans, I would like to say, to learn to love yourself, to learn to love how you created, learn to deal with the bad and the good that comes with dealing with certain people who want to push you down,
Mm-hmm.
and learn how to not let that push you down as a person, because you have to keep fighting, and as long as you keep pushing and you keep going, you can achieve anything.
All right, I absolutely love that. All right. So again, her name is Rayaka, Rayachaa. Go get her music on all streaming platforms. All right, Spotify, Apple, Google Play, Pandora. Oh my gosh, you name it. All right, she is on it, and of course, she's on YouTube as well. Make sure you follow her on Facebook and on Instagram as well. All right. So we're sending lots of love from Rayaka and her entire team. All right, we want to just take this moment. Of course, we have to send a huge shout out to Miss Antoinette Young. That's Rayaka's mom. And let me tell you, this lady believes in her daughter. All right, she absolutely believes in her daughter. So we want to send a huge shout out to Miss Antoinette Young, and we want to send a shout out to all of the GX Excalibur family. They are the producers of Rayaka's music, and they really have some really awesome singers among that entire team. So we want to send a shout out to Mr. Moody, Mr. Watson, and to the entire team. All right.
Bye. Wait. Okay. Yeah, I'd like to shout out to GX and everybody who supports me, and Saint Basil who supports me as well, and Saint Justinian, and everybody who helps me and supports me. Thank you guys very much.
All right. I had the pleasure already of talking to those guys. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you on behalf of the entire team. And so this has been our first episode of Vibing with Raika.
Yeah.
And so we'll have many more episodes to come, all right? So lots of love to you guys.
Okay, bye.